Hey everybody, Dr. Craig here. Now what I'm going to do is I want to show you something that you can do to help get those shoulders moving a little bit better, okay? So what you're going to need is just a run-of-the-mill broomstick. You could probably use a hockey stick, you could probably use anything. Just need something that's got some good firmness to it. What we're going to do is we're going to take the broomstick and we're going to hold it in one hand and in the other. So your arms are a little bit, your hands I should say, are a little bit wider than your shoulders apart, okay? And what we're gonna do is just at the top hand, you're just gonna put that right on the butt end of the broomstick. Bottom hand just gripping the stick. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna stand still, keep our hips still, and we're just gonna push with that bottom hand and try to work on getting some motion within the spine. So I'm kind of going like in an angle, 45-degree angle. I could go sideways. And what you're doing is you're pulling that arm around as you get that stretch. So you can kind of go in just a whole bunch of different angles. This is a great one to do before you're going to do some raking, or even if you're going to do some yard work, just to get the muscles of your trunk loosening up, okay? So we're going to do about 12 to 15 to each direction. And you notice I'm not going super slow, but I'm not going super fast either. I'm trying to just get some motion. So I'm going to switch hands now. I'm going to put the top hand on and I'm going to grip the other. And again, I'm just going to rotate, feeling a really nice stretch all the way through. You'll notice that if you widen your hands up, you can actually get a bit of a different feel and a different stretch, and you'll start to feel it a little bit more into your chest. And again, I'm just going to go looking for those ranges of motion that feel particularly tight and tense. And I can kind of zip in and out of those positions 2 or 3 times just to help to loosen and mobilize, okay? Now the next one, we're going to take our broomstick, we're going to hold it, I would start right at the ends, okay? So you can have the full thing. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bring it up above our heads and we're going to try and pull it back behind you. Okay? So both of my hands are in that top kind of palm down position. And I'm just going to bring it overhead, try to touch my backside, and then come all the way back. This is pretty hard. So you might find that for some of you, it's really difficult to kind of get that motion in that position, but this is actually a normal range of motion for your shoulders, okay? If you find that that's not so bad, try putting your arms in a little closer together. And you'll notice it gets a lot more difficult. Really, ideally, we should be able to do this with our hands almost a little wider than shoulder. And you'll watch, as I start to go back, I really have to try to widen that to get that full range all the way through, okay? And I can feel, I've got some shoulder challenges there in my left side that I've got to work on. So I can go back to doing some more of those and I can work on these on a regular basis. So some really great tips just to help you if you're going to be doing some raking, especially in the next couple weeks as the weather's starting to get nicer, or even if you're going to be doing anything around the house. Terrific thing just to loosen up the shoulders and get things mobilized. Okay? Hope that helps. Take care.